Welcome back to Let's Play Mask of the Betrayer. This is Big Los, and we find ourselves in the middle barrow somewhere in Rashemen after having woken up here after defeating the King of Shadows. So let's take this rightmost path and let's turn on spot so we can spot some traps, maybe some hidden enemies, and
danger.
looks like we didn't see them.
Your...
Shoot some long-range weapons, and then when they get close, we'll switch back to melee weapons. Why is the challenge rating impossible? Oh, it's with respect to Kaji.
And don't let up! Attack! Yeah!
Alright.
Yeah! Yeah!
See, the challenge rating is only moderate when Captain Sabato looks at him. Now, I thought you were in scaled mode, and you still summon that thing?
I have my eye on our...
Well, I guess it's keeping it off the Captain's back. Alright, so let's get some of these things. We've got some volatile earth essences, a volatile power essence, another volatile earth essence, and 5 volatile air essences. 4 more volatile air essences. Let's give all these to Safiya. Now, you can't do anything with these volatile air essences, but once you get 8 of them, then you can use this thing called the Shaper's Alembic to combine them. It will automatically combine 8 of them into one brilliant air essence, and then you can use that to enchant something.
Come on, follow along.
And then you can use the Enchanter's Satchel that Safiya has in lieu of a Magician's Workbench. Really comes in handy. You don't have to travel to a base of operations like an inn or something. Okay, so let's go slowly here, see if we can spot any traps. No, we do have a tether bear. Let's get out of search mode and attack this thing. Let's attack Kaji. And the Mordenkainen sword killed it. So what do we got here? Skin of Shadow, some type of armor. And this thing left behind a volatile earth essence. So we'll give those to Safiya. Okay, so what Safiya has now are her robes, and it gives her +3 armor bonus. It also gives her +2 to all her saves, and +8 to her concentration. This thing's Skin of Shadow gives +5 to her armor, but spell resistance 24, and 3 uses per day of Shadow Shield. So we're gonna have her wear this from now on, and we'll have it cast Shadow Shield on her. It'll be another buff. Let's see, it gives her immunity to death magic and
what do you want?
negative energy, supposedly. Even though I doubt that those type of effects will be used around here. So let's go back into search mode and try to look for some traps before they spring up before us. What's in here? Box? So get a potion and some objects. A Tithori Totem. Improves saving throws, mind affecting +5, and will saves +3. Okay. So, wouldn't that... Oh, we got a trap here. Let's... Oh, we can recover it now. So, if that thing has +3 to will saves and +5 to mind affecting, wouldn't that be like +8 to mind affecting? because mind affecting spells use will saves. Oh, never mind. Let's just take care of this thing.
I have my eye on our enemy here.
Let's see. We're doing an alright job getting it low, but now that it's close, we'll switch back to melee weapons and take it out. Alright. Any more traps here? Doesn't look like there's anything in this chamber. How about over here? No, no traps. Okay, so a map note was added. This is the pool of offerings. Looks frozen over. This one must tell you that you are not welcome here. An ice spirit. Their nature is that of drifting snow, wild and fickle. This one must also tell you to disturb nothing, or this one must kill you. This one is sorry. What is this place? Look at all those trinkets on the ice. Beads and baubles, scraps of bone. They're offerings left by the Rashemen for river spirits, and they wash down from above. This one must guard the sacred Rashemen offerings, and let none disturb them. Such are the terms of one's punishment. Punishment? For mischief. This one is bound to this place for 100 years. This one's freedom will come in 57 years, when this one is destroyed, or when this one is made to serve a master. Well, who did this to you? Oku, lord of this place. This one woke Oku from his slumber, and Oku's rage was most terrible. What else do you know about this Oku? This one remembers Oku as a great bear spirit, very powerful and very angry. What was that you said about a master? This one shall be bound to its master. Go where he goes for the remainder of this one's sentence. This one finds such servitude preferable to this place. So all I have to say is that I'm now your master and you'll come with me? You can't trust that creature. It's like every spirit, every god. It will use you for reasons of its own. Command this one to serve you, and it shall be so. Do you know anything else about these creatures, Safiya? They embody the wilderness. They're capricious, shifting, rarely friendly for long. Even the Rashemen don't trust them. I'd rather not have to fight over this room. And if this is what needs to be done, so be it. I command you to serve me. Yeah. The Orglash vanishes and you feel your pack become much colder. So we got an item, the Orglash Crystal. Gives us immunity 100% against cold, but gives us vulnerability to fire 50%. And once per day we can summon the Orglash. It's like an air elemental, I think. Then we got this sacred pouch from here. We'll be needing that later. And from the offering pile we get a ring of the Frozen Falls and a star sapphire. Although we don't really need the gems for crafting so much in this expansion. The ring gives you 25% immunity to cold, hypothermia 3 times a day, and polar ray once per day. Safiya has this ring of wizardry, which gives her a bonus spell for level 4. So if we replace it with this, she'll replace that with 2 other spells.
Step with me. Come on. Follow along.
And she gains 25% immunity to the cold. Not bad, considering that there's snow everywhere here. Whoa. It looks like my frame rate just took a dip there. Alright, let's make our way back. It's about as far as you can go in that direction. Alright, we got the bow equipped. Let's just make our way forward here. And it looks like we've got some more of those elementals. So we're going to cast True Strike on ourselves with the Arcane Archer Chain Shirt plus 5. And then we're going to let these guys have it. What are you casting? Oh, that thing's almost dead. Oh, it's dead. Yep. Dead and gone. Now we're back to melee weapons because these things are upon us. And there they go. Alright, so we got some more volatile essences. We'll put those in Safiya's pack. And that should do it. And we got another treasure chest over here. Got a frost harpoon. It's a spear that does an extra 2d6 damage of cold and it's plus 4 and it's keen. Too bad Safiya can't use that. That would be perfect for her. And we got a lightning trap here. Let's take a look at it before we do anything. Okay, its difficulty level's effortless. So let's try to recover it then. And we got 100 XP for that. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like there's a door up here. And a map note was added to Imaskari Forges. Alright, let's go down here and see what else is down here. Oh.
These ruins are no doubt Imaskari in origin. This hill was a city in eons past.
Oh, so what was above us then?
We're making progress toward the surface. It shouldn't be much farther. How are you faring? I trust your limbs are no longer numb.
Last time I hurt this much, an army of the Walking Dead was involved.
Paralyzing forces can render muscles sore for days, but the pain will subside in time. I'm more worried about that wound in your chest.
I made a lot of enemies in Neverwinter, though I don't know who would want to cut me open and not kill me.
Neverwinter? This country, Rashemen, is countless leagues east of the Sword Coast. Unless you've lost months of your memory, you no doubt arrived here by means of magic. When we're free of this barrow, we can look for clues as to how you got here and why.
Actually, this place is an interesting change of pace. No keep to manage, no city in need of saving, no ancient beasts of the Shadow Weave.
You're surprisingly comfortable with all of this. I was expecting...
Someone less handsome?
I was going to say, I was expecting that you might not be willing to trust me, given the circumstances and the color of my robes. Let's be on our way. The longer we stand idle, the greater the chance that the spirits will find us.
Alright, let's talk to Kaji.
Are we going to be down here much longer? This cavern really creeps me out.
What's wrong? You don't like a little adventure?
I like it just fine. I also like sunlight and not being shrouded by angry spirits.
Well, I'm only afraid of spirits that want to eat me.
Well, I don't like anything that wants to kill me. Like the golems at the academy where me and Mistress live. The golems there don't like me, since I keep taking the stuff they're supposed to guard.
There's no crime in stealing from a mindless creation.
That's what I tried to tell one of the Red Weezers, but then he zapped me.
Let's see.
What?
So, what exactly do you do?
I can do lots of things. I can... let's see. I spring locks. That's useful, right?
That could be useful.
He's certainly rough around the edges, but I think he's rather useful to have around.
Really? Great! If you ever need my help, just ask.
Can you say something for me?
Of course! Mistress teaches me words all the time, like homunculi.
Say chocolate.
Chocolate!
Say thaumaturgy.
Tomter,
Kaji will ponder that word all day long unless I stop him. Kaji, let's go. We'll do words later.
Emergy, thimble. Yes, mistress.
Alright, so enough of that. Let's go on up here. We got 2 doors. So, I guess we'll go to the door to the north before we go to the door to the east. Put on search mode in case there's any traps.
The more you struggle, the more painful your death will be.
Oh, what do we got in here? We got some animated weapons, huh? Straight out of that game Dragon's Lair.
Time for a bit of...
Oh man, these things are actually damaging me. Good thing I got a ring of regeneration. And a ring of power. Let's see, do we... No, we don't get any plus anything weapons for defeating these things. We just get the essences. Well, okay. Alright, so we got a lockbox. Let's pick this lock. By the way, if you don't have any rogue abilities, you can use Kaji for all this. And we get some hellfire powder and some ingots. And we get a bunch of arrows, bolts, and bullets. We could give the bolts to Safiya. We could give her all the essences we got too. So we got some +3 arrows. I guess those will do for now. And we got the hellfire powder. We don't know what this is for yet, so we'll just hang on to it for right now. Looks like an oxidizer. It's extremely unstable, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so Safiya's Craft Alchemy is a 26. So we're going to keep that in mind for right now.
Well now, what do you want?
Let's check out this armor rack. Breastplate of hidden Imaskari. Its base armor class is 5, max dex 3, gives a +6. And you get immunity to acid 10%, immunity to poison, but the captain can't use it, so we're going to have to sell it. Oh, and then we get a rapier +3, which is what we've been waiting for. So now the captain's actually dual wielding with kind of, sort of, the same weapons he had before, except without all the extra damage. Alright, let's check this out over here. We've got a trap. Let's examine it first. Okay, it's challenging, and the DC was high just for examining it, so this might be one we just want to disable. And we did disable it. We got 180 XP out of that, so that's pretty good, especially considering our level. Alright, so we got 3 things here. We got the Elemental's Ruin, the Belt of Frost Giant Strength, and the Mage Protector Tower Shield, which we can't use, so we're going to have to sell. That gives a +4 to Strength. We'll give that to Safiya. And this is a +3 Rapier. It's keen, it's adamantine, and it gives +5 versus Elemental, and it gives the Elemental's Ruined Feet. So that's going to be our main weapon from now on. So let's see. If he's using the short sword in the offhand, the attack bonus is 28. And it's 26 if he's using 2 rapiers. So I think we're going to just do that from now on. We're going to use 2 rapiers. That way we have a better critical 18 to 20 instead of 19 to 20. And then if you click on the statue, you get an Imaskari rod. And it says that it's cracked along the length of it. It's very unstable. But it does allow you to do greater dispelling 3 times a day. Let's see. Yeah, we're not going to be using that. We're going to sell that. And then if we go over here to the east, we got another door. And this room is full of golems. So let's go in here slowly, carefully, not wanting to spring any traps. I guess we should talk to this thing. Look at this, an original Imaskari golem, late Kuyan dynasty, probably one of the last they created. I know something of Ilfarn golems. Is this creature the same? The principles are the same, yes. A golem is a lifeless puppet. A magical force provides the animation. This golem was moved by an earth spirit. Though it's gone dormant, it can be reawakened with the proper techniques. What techniques are those? Motivation by way of opposition. If presented with a sufficient threat, a spirit can be roused from its slumber. How do you know it won't attack us? Spirits are forgetful things. 2,000 years is more than enough time for a spirit to forget whatever commands it was given. Okay, well, do it then. Yeah, I don't think we want to do that one. Yeah, so we get some influence gained with Safiya. Kaji, fetch the spirit jars. There's a good beast. Yes, mistress. Inside these jars are spirits of elemental air. If I place them here and here, that should wake it up. Well done. Be aware that the forces keeping the golem moving are bound to this barrow. When we reach the surface, the spirit will be freed and the golem will fall dormant again. Golem isn't as strong as it should be. The spirit inside must be weak. If we had a rejuvenating salve, that might restore strength. Where would we find some? With the hellfire powder we found earlier, there should be enough on the alchemy table to mix 1 vial of salve. After that, it's only a matter of applying it to the golem. If you're not skilled in alchemy, it would be best if I mix the salve. Any mistakes could cause quite an explosion. And we are not really that good in alchemy. We don't have any ranks in it, but Safiya has 26 ranks. Now we're going to need a score of 30 or higher in order to get the superior salve that we want. So in order to do that with Safiya, we're going to give her the powder. But it doesn't look like she has anything that will increase her skill. So even if she rolls a 1, she won't fail. Let's give her that belt. That way she can carry more. Yeah, the captain does have a potion of greater heroism. So let's have her drink that. That'll boost up all her skills by 4 points. So even with the lowest roll, she'll roll more than the 30. So let's have her do the Craft Alchemy. Your Alchemy XP has allowed you to create an extra powerful vial of rejuvenation salve. You're able to fully restore your Imaskari golem with it. Alright, so we got the superior salve that we needed. So I think all that it takes.
Let's be on our way. The longer we stand idle, the greater the chance that the spirits will find
You
us.
could just talk to this thing, I guess. The golem stares at you blankly. It doesn't seem capable of talking. Apply this superior rejuvenation salve. Alright, so looks like his strength was increased. So let's look at him. Okay, so his strength is up to 25, so he's got +7, so that will help both of his attack and his damage. His base attack's an 11.
Whoa.
Looks like he does 2d16 damage. That's pretty good, actually. He can't arm himself with any weapons, though. That's too bad. Well, at least he can carry stuff in a pinch.
What do you want?
Let's see. Weapon proficiency creature. So he gets a +1 for his natural weapons.
Well, what do you want?
Alright. What about these guys over here? Do they have anything? Nope. They're completely inert. And it doesn't look like there's anything else here. So I think we've done all we can down here, so let's go on back up to the surface. Or to the middle barrow, I should say. And then we'll work our way to the surface. Will we be able to find our way there? Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And, as always, Tango un buen dia.